So it's all about speed in today's sprint race then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Plenty of opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit for these young F2 drivers to show what they can do. The best passing opportunity right up there at turn 1, and we should see plenty of action there. But there's another not long after at turn 4. There are 9 right-handers and 6 left-handers, and the possibility that we could see some flat spots at the tightest of those left-handers, that's turn 10. It's the start of the new campaign, and what better way to get underway than with a high-speed sprint? We welcome Alex Brundle to the commentary box. Alex, what are you looking forward to?
All of the different scenarios we can gather together when you put these great young drivers out on circuit. It's going to be a brilliant year, full of action, and I can't wait to get going with this first sprint.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. lap of the race.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a really strong drive and a great finish. Well done.
Here's our winner pulling their Van Amersfoort into Parc Fermé then. What a fantastic race.
Well, it's just the first sprint of the year, but what a great start. They'll be looking to do more of that in the longer race tomorrow.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. Van Amersfoort are your winners here today. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns. Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks, and today's race will be underway shortly. Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race. As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. Victor Martins lines up on pole position, with Théo Pourchaire starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Turner, de Reuveler, Enzo Fittipaldi, Miney, Novalak, Behrman, Verschoor, Dennis Hauger, Leclerc, Hadjar, Frederic Vesti, Brad Benavides, Doohan, Cordial, Awasa, and Roy Nissany. Boschong, Maloney, Stanek, and Jack Crawford completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. The new season starts now. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and it is time to restart Formula 2. We're so excited to be back. Alex, what are you expecting from this season?
Put 22 of the world's best young racing drivers in a pot, some great venues, press go, and it kicks out a champion. I cannot wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the year.
Okay, mate, I know it's... Okay, Okay, so our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of this lap. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Quickly as you can. Push, push. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line just driving if you cross onto the track.
to the next one.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
A great win then for the Van Amersfoort team today.
Well, they've sent that one, haven't they? Brilliant start to the season, and that's exactly what they wanted for their early points tally.
As they make their way down to the podium, there's no denying the strength of the Van Amersfoort team. Van Amersfoort aren't afraid to take risks on new talent, and it certainly looks like it paid off today. Fantastic work. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment when Formula 2 returns.